Alright guys, I got an update video on the Mustang. Mainly, I just picked up this other car here. It's just a 4-cylinder Mustang, but after tearing into this thing, and I knew it had some bad spots on it, but I realized that the floor in this thing is shot. You can really see, but it's all caved in right here, and I really don't know what happened there. And there's rod on the frame rail and the shock tower up front. Up in these toe panels, up in here, it's rotted out. You can't really see, but there's holes right through to the ground underneath all this sound deadening stuff here. So I found this one and I picked this up. It is in overall better shape than that car. The floorboards are beautiful on this car, and it does have a little bit of, it has an issue with the shock tower on this side, but it's a pretty easy fix. And there's one hole in the trunk back here, which still, it's better than what I've got right now. So I think maybe this is the body I'm gonna go with. It needs way less work than the other one. Obviously I'll have to take all the GT stuff off this car. I need the rear end because this is an 8.8 and this only has a 7.5 rear end in it. The motor and transmission obviously will be going in this car. And I will take the bumpers and the side skirts and everything off this car and put it on this one. In the hood. Suspension too, I'm going to take off this car. Some of it anyway. I did also pick up another car for parts. It's right out here. This one is a this is a GT. It's a real GT, but this one here also is not that great. It has rust on the shock towers, which is pretty typical for these things, especially up here in the north, up in Maine. Especially if people don't take care of them and drive them in the wintertime, then this is what happens to them. You can see straight through to the other side of the shock tower. So really, I just picked this up for parts. It's got a lot of nice parts on it. The doors are really good. The hatch is pretty good. The interior is kind of tore up, but there is still some good stuff. Door panels, the dash it's torn apart, but it's all there. The seats are in pretty good shape. This thing does have a roll cage in it, so I may try to take this out and put it in my car. I'm not quite certain on that yet, but it is there anyway. It's got aftermarket axles in the rear end. When I first talked to the guy, it was supposed to have a complete rear end, but by the time I got down there to pick it up, he sold the posi out of it, which kind of sucks, but I got the car a little cheaper because of it. This trunk floor right here is actually solid, where the other one is rotted out, so I'll probably cut that out to use on the other one. What else? It's got subframe connectors, but I won't be using those. It does have, I'm not sure what kind, but aftermarket lower control arms in it, which I already have anyway, but came with a off-road H-pipe, some mufflers, set of headers, just random parts. So that's another one I picked up. So between the three cars, I should have enough stuff to make one good car out of all three. So that's what I got for you so far, and I'll give you some more updates as I get a little further along in this.